Can you spot the cache? Alright everybody, I'll show you where my cache is in a little bit, and then I'll tell you why I heart geocaching. Me and my wife have been caching since March of 2011. We have 8,100 finds, 10 mega events, 1 giga event, and 85 plus hides. And we've been to 11 states geocaching. And I thank that all to Geocaching HQ. Without them, none of that would have been possible, including all the reviewers that volunteer all their hours putting out the caches that we want placed in the world. Without them, none of us would be finding caches anywhere. So thank you for all the hard work that you guys do. Alright, another reason why I appreciate geocaching so much is the fact that we're able to find caches in places that normally people wouldn't see or come across on a daily basis. Things are off the beaten path. For instance, the Rock Garden in Calhoun, Georgia. I had no idea where that was and what it was before geocaching, and there happened to be a geocache place there, and it brought me to that place. Without geocaching, I would have never found that place. Here's a picture from the Rock Garden. Another place that I'm surprised I didn't know about until geocaching was the Internal Flame Cache up in Chestnut Ridge State Park up near Buffalo, New York. I've lived in the New York area for nearly half my life, and I had no idea that place even existed. And without geocaching, I would have never found it. And there's plenty of other places like that. And it's amazing that people are able to find these places and bring us to these places. I very much appreciate geocaching for allowing these caches to be placed in these areas, because without those caches, none of us would see these places around the world. And there's plenty of them out there. It's up to us to find them. So, alright, another reason why I heart geocaching so much is the friends I've made. I've made friends like you wouldn't believe through geocaching. When you go to a mega event or a giga event, it's like a huge family reunion. I've met so many people that have made an influence on my life, and I've made influences on theirs. It's amazing the friendships I've made near and far. I have friends in Australia, I have friends in Europe, Asia. I have friends all over the United States. I could say that I have a friend in pretty much every state due to geocaching. Alright, another reason why I heart geocaching so much is they allow mega events and giga events and any type of events. These mega events that people hold, it's like 500 plus people, a family reunion. It's amazing. Like when you haven't seen somebody for a year and all of a sudden go to a mega event and they're there. It's like you discuss things that you've done throughout the year. It's crazy. Alright, last but certainly not least, why I love geocaching is the fact that you guys are accepting vloggers, bloggers, and podcasters out there. There's a lot of people that are promoting the sport, and it's very important that we keep on promoting the sport the way we do. And I'm glad that you guys are accepting us as members in the geocaching world, because without us, some people wouldn't even start caching. There's so many times when I've been to a mega event or even the giga event where people have came up to me, giving me hugs, thanking me for doing a video, and that's the reason why they got into caching. That's the reason why they got through their day, because I happen to make them laugh in a video. And so is with the other vloggers. I'm sure there's other vloggers out there that do the same. But I'm very thankful for you guys to allow us the opportunity to promote the sport and do what we do every day on a vlogging basis. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. And thank you for allowing us to promote the sport and do what we do. So thank you again. Now let's go find my cache. Alright folks, here's my cache. There's a specific reason why I brought you to this cache, because I call this cache reflecting of old times. So it goes along with the whole reflecting on what geocaching has done for us. So I thought I'd bring you to one of my caches that says reflecting of old times. And here's the cache. It used to be on the road, but it's a flasher. And there's the logbook right there in the center. So alright, that's one of my caches. I don't show my caches often on my videos, but there's one of them. Alright, I hope you guys liked my cache. I don't show my caches too often, so I hope you like that one. I want to thank Geocaching again very much for all this, and if you haven't seen my videos before, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there.